Hi, this is Raja Babu. Today we are going to see checkmating patterns part 3. In this part, we are going to see various checkmating patterns. Now you have to remember these various checkmating patterns and positions and try to deliver those type of mates in your game. Now look at here. This is called opera mate, where we are giving checkmate with the support of bishop and rook. And here also we can give opera mate, but the problem is what this bishop is protecting. But we no need to worry because we can use our rook also. So therefore the queen check, bishop captures and rook check, and there will be a opera mate. Now here also the black beautifully delivers the opera mate by sacrificing his queen. So king captures, bishop check, king moves, and the rook delivers mate. Now if you want, you can pause the video and you can check up these patterns. Now this rook checkmate, this is called Anderson's mate. Now in this position, if the queen goes here somehow, then the checkmate will happen. So for that, the black is moving his queen here, the bishop is coming in between, getting captured on the way, and it's a mate, Anderson's mate too. Now this is little complicated Anderson mate, where the white is aiming to checkmate either with taking queen there or somehow taking this rook to this particular square. So the rook can go there along this file and rank. Okay, now let's see how he will deliver all that, because there are a lot of obstacles in between. So therefore he is giving this knight free by giving check, is giving queen free by giving check. Now since the bishop is pinning this pawn will become disabled. He cannot capture if something comes there. So white is taking advantage of that and giving check. So king will move inside and there will be a checkmate with the support of this bishop. Now look at this, it is a dovetail mate. The queen is delivering this checkmate. Now in this position also the queen is delivering the checkmate with the support of the bishop, but the backside, the tail of that king's escaping squares are blocked. Here also, like, black want to give this check, but the problem is with this rook. So the black is going to capture this pawn, driving the rook down. This check, king will come here, the only move. Again this check, king will capture the bishop, only move, and with the support of this pawn is delivering this checkmate. Now let's see the next type of the dovetail method only, but it is very easy because the bishop is controlling this diagonal and rook is controlling this 8th rank. So with the rook support, he will give this check and it will become simply mate. Now this is a, like, the black is winning here because this pawn can maybe convert it into queen, but before that white will finish the game by giving checkmate with the Cose's mate. This is called Cose's mate. He completely got Cose. Then swallow's tailmate. So swallow's tail, it is not stalemate, okay, it's the tail, because the king's tail, the escaping squares, are controlled by his own pieces. So it will become very easy for white to deliver this checkmate. Here also the tail of the escaping square of king is controlled by his own pieces. So black is smoothly giving this type of checkmate. Now if plough mate, where just you're delivering the check and mate. Now here also it is a possible, like suppose, see, the escaping square of this king is controlled by this knight, escaping square of the king is controlled by the bishop. We just want someone is giving check along with this g file. Now let's see how it is going to possible. Here with the, it is possible with the rook, but the problem is this pawn can capture it, so we cannot deliver this check. This check is possible, but the bishop is in between. This check also possible, the problem is what the bishop is going to capture. So that means you understood this bishop is doing overload job. Is controlling this also and is controlling this also, is blocking this also. So therefore the overload pieces can be removed like this by giving this check. The bishop is now this check and it's mate. Okay, now Here also that if louts mate where the rook is controlling this entire file, it's giving check with the queen and it will be a simply checkmate. Now this is the last type of mate which is called pawns mate. We can deliver checkmate with the pawn, just pushing the pawn. It is mate because escaping squares are controlled by other pieces. Here also you can imagine that we can give this check and mate. The problem is the king can go back. So therefore we need to control these escaping squares first. So white is giving check with the queen. The queen is interposing. Even though you are getting the queen, you can win this queen. But don't take that queen, but give check and mate. So these are the different checkmating patterns, guys. And I will be coming with one more video of checkmating pattern 4. Okay, so till then watch this, practice this and apply this in